Shalom, shalom. Whatever Hebrew Israelites coming in week week out. Prophesy the downfall of this current kingdom. I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, her great millstone that rule well, and to the brothers that's preaching this word with truth and sincerity and charity, and risking their lives to do so. And to the very few sisters that's listening, learning, and watching. All right. This brother Kanasala from the branch of GMS Chicago, coming to you once again in the spirit, hopefully to edify the body, the house of Israel, the hopeful elect. All right. Basically, just want to touch bases again about the virgin birth and how virgin right there when it comes to Virgin Mary is a young woman, and it doesn't mean virgin not had sex. When you look at the word virgin, when it comes to Mary, it says alama, which means young woman. Now there's scriptures that talks about a virgin that never had sex, and that goes back to the Hebrew word bathwala. All right, bathwala. But the one when it comes to Mary, she was a young woman, which is alama. All right. So let's just hit it off back. This Galatians 4:4. But when the fullness of the time was come, Yahweh sent forth his son, made of a woman, made under the law. Right? So who is that? Yahushua. All right. It's usually like 9-10 months for a baby to be born, made under the law, right? So let's check this out. Leviticus chapter 12. This is going to the law, verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a woman have conceived seed, all right? Conceived seed, conceived meaning men who father children to procreate, all right? It says, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If a woman have conceived seed and born a man child, then she shall be unclean 7 days according to the days of the separation. For her infirmity shall she be unclean. All right? It just goes into it, Boom, boom, boom. All right? So, let's go to the next one. This is Matthew 1:16. It says, And Jacob begat Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Yahushua, who is called Hamashiach. Let's get to verse 18. All right? This proof Mary and Joseph had sex. Now, the birth of Yahushua Hamashiach was on this wise, when as his mother Mary was espoused to Joseph. All right? Married, meaning married to Joseph, meaning they had sex before they came together. The coming together is, I'm going to read to you what that is. She was found with child of the Holy Spirit. So before they came together, which is a traditional ceremony we had, all right? And I'm going to read to you that. Actually, let me read the full thing. So basically, before they had the tradition, they had sex. And Joseph being her husband, became her husband. And she was found with child, right? Verse 19. Then Joseph, her husband, being a just man and not willing to make her a public example, was minded to put her away privily. But while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take unto thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit. All right? All right? So I'm about to show you what this is, because the thing is, he didn't want her to be a public example. Listen. Genesis 29 and 21. And Jacob said unto Laban, give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in unto her. Meaning have sex, right? It says, and Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. All right? And it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah, his daughter, and brought her to him, and he went in unto her. And Laban gave unto his daughter Leah Zilpah, his maid, for an handmaid. All right, but basically, they came together, right? It was a whole traditional ceremony where it was like they partied, you could say. It's like the reception. That's what it's called, reception. It's like the reception part, you know? Hold on for a second. Let me try to see if I can find the other one. But yeah, it said, look, they gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. All right, a party. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So, I had to keep reading Deuteronomy 22 and 13. If any man take a wife and go into her and hate her and gave occasions of speech against her and bring up an evil name upon her and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid. Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city and the gate, right? Because I couldn't really find it, but basically the token of the virginity is like a sackcloth with blood on it, whatever, you know, and the parents keep it, you know. But the thing is, if he would have went unto her after she already bled and stuff like that, and then he went into her and then went back and there's nothing on the cloth, they'll think that, you know, she has sex with another man, and she would have been made a public example. Mary would have. So he didn't want that to happen, right? So they went off. Far as like they escaped. You know, he loved his wife. Then shall the father, verse 16, and the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hated her. And lo, he hath given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity. Meaning like, yo, you went into her, you know what I'm saying? I got the token of, you know, her virginity, proves that she was a virgin and nobody touched her but you. It says, and they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city, and the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him. And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver, and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he hath brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and she shall be his wife. He may not put her away all his days. But if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel, then, so if that ceremony would have happened, he went up to her, and of course it would have showed that she didn't have the token of virginity, even though she was a virgin before Joseph went in unto her. But when he did, you know what I'm saying, he did it before the ceremony, you know. Then it would have been a problem. Verse 21, then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stone, that she die. That's being made a public example, because she had wrought folly in Israel to play the whore in her father's house, so shalt thou put evil away from among you. All right? That's pretty much the point. All right? So basically, Mary, was not a virgin, far as basically she was a young woman, because she already was with child, which was Yahushua. All right. So hey, I just wanted to hit you with that little 1-2. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this is edifying. Until next time, shalom and a blah blah blah.